CertiK says 2026's biggest crypto hacks may start with fake voices, poison software, and cross-chain trust failures, not just a simple smart contract bug. The pressure point is simple. CertiK sees phishing, deepfakes, and supply chain failures driving the next wave. Phishing deepfakes supply is the search phrase, but the real concern is how fast trust can fail once one weak point is exposed. The first breach is rarely the whole story when trust and linked systems are involved. The industry had already lost more than $600 million to hacks in 2026, when CertiK senior investigator Natalie Newson warned that phishing, deepfakes, supply chain compromises, and cross-chain vulnerabilities were likely to dominate the next phase. That changes the threat model because the weak point may sit in a fake person, a poison dependency, or a trusted bridge layer rather than the visible contract alone. That puts the earliest confirmed damage on the board before the second-order effects begin. The warning followed major April losses, including the $293 million Kelp DAO exploit linked to a single point of trust in LayerZero infrastructure, and a roughly $280 million exploit at Drift Protocol. In easy English, a supply chain attack means the tool you trust to build or run software becomes the attack path. This is the point where technical weakness becomes a user problem. For people typing phishing deepfakes supply, the key difference is between the first point of failure and the wider damage path that follows. Newson also pointed to a Syrian incident in which North Korean-affiliated attackers used AI-driven social engineering to steal about $100,000 from company hot wallets, showing that the human layer is now part of the technical attack surface. That is how a contained exploit turns into a broader confidence event. The mechanism is straightforward. If attackers can fake people, poison the tools developers rely on, or slip bad messages across chains, then the strongest smart contract in the world can still fail at the edges where trust gets delegated. For people searching KW, the key change is that trust failures are now spreading across human, software, and cross-chain layers at the same time. Once the mechanism is clear, the defense priorities look very different. For users, that changes the security checklist. The danger is no longer only a buggy contract. It is also the fake recruiter, the cloned voice, the malicious dependency, or the bridge message that looks routine until assets are already gone. A cold wallet does not solve every problem, but it does reduce the chance that one compromised interface empties the assets you are not actively using. The market usually reacts to the balance sheet and trust impact faster than it reacts to the code details. What remains unclear is which defensive systems will scale first. AI can help attackers automate discovery and persuasion, but it can also help defenders scan code, filter noise, and catch anomalies faster than a human review cycle. The next signals to watch are cold wallet adoption, stronger supply chain controls, more bridge hardening, and whether regulators. Expanding cyber programs actually force digital asset firms to tighten operations before the next large breach lands. What is unknown here matters, because uncertainty itself can push users to move funds. That leaves phishing deepfakes supply resting on one practical test: whether defenses get stronger before attackers find the next trust shortcut. The next big crypto loss may not start where users expect, and that is exactly why human trust and software supply lines now matter as much as code audits. The next round of evidence will decide whether the response was containment or only delay.